Hey, movers and shakers, welcome to another episode of the 100 to 100,000K in 12 months moving company startup challenge. Today, I'm delivering on my promise where I said I was going to show you how to create a free website. Plus, I'm going to show you how I did it, how easy it is. And again, it's not the most perfect thing, it's not the best thing. But if you're working on a budget like we are, then you know that free is the best. So I'm going to show you what I did. And as you can see on my screen right there, right there, right there, um, we have a website. So let me take you to that website right now. And there it is. So here we are on the website. It's a pretty standard website. It is through Google Sites. So it is a Google site. So as you know, I did a video the other day, right, where I showed you how to get an email from Google. Um, so if you haven't seen that, then you're going to want to go to a video right over. It's gonna be right over there. Um, and I'm going to show you so you can go and check out how to get an email and get started because that's we're in phase one, and phase one is putting the company there. And first thing that you got to do with phase one is get an email address. Two, now you need to establish yourself with assets like websites, promo, logos, branding, and such like that. And these are all free and easy things you can do. And I'm going to show you how I went about it. So let's go back to our site here. And you can see. So basically, every one of these areas, like right here is a little settings thing. So I put up a little banner up here that somebody could come up there and see right away. I did have it red, but red you just can't see it all that well. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, um, so if we go over here to brand color and I make it red, and there we go. See, it's too red, right? And you can't really see it. So I went to the regular black, um, and made it black, and now you can see it. So that's why it's black. I could make it the same color as the blue down here. I wanted it to stand out. I wanted it to be something new. Over here, I got my logo. You can edit a logo. See, you can brand image, you can upload your logo. And I'm going to show you how I made that here very shortly. So don't freak out, right? And then over here, when you do that, it allows you to change what's on here. You can do that. So I got Mr. Big Stuff, my logo, and then basically what we're doing, moving labor service. I couldn't do, there only gives you so much room to put here, and that is what could fit. Next, they give you a little header, and you can you can get out of that, delete the header, or you can put in a header type, and it gives you title only, banner, large banner, cover. I went with the title only because the cover and stuff, I didn't have any of this stuff made just yet. Not only that, it looked horrible, right? Then from there, once you have that done, now you can start adding these like little containers. And over here, you got these content blocks, and this is what I did. And I used this one right here, and I just click this on, and see down here it shows back up, and this is at the bottom of the page, right? But if I wanted it to put up here, right, I could take this and just drop it, drag, drop it, and there you go. It's right there. Then you could just click this. You could do an upload, select an image. You could do something from the drive. You could put a YouTube video. You could put a calendar, and you could put a map. Now, I do have a calendar, and I am thinking about putting the calendar here. However, the point being is I don't know necessarily want to do that because I have this QR code. And again, I'm going to show you all what I did here. But basically, what I did is I just used these containers. Uh, I just and this is a text box container, so I just used the text box. And then with this container, you can go over here in this little selection, and you can select your colors. Well, you can select your style. I went style 3. I could have put an image, but I didn't. And then here I have a container, and I used this container over here, and I put that. And then I do have a Google business profile, and these are 3 real live 5-star reviews that I have on that uh, Google Business Profile. Now, these ain't the best photographs because you can see it's kind of cut off right here. I didn't do a so good job of doing a screen capture, so that's on me. However, I do have these here showing me some social proof. Then I went down here, a little about us. Again, I put in a text box here and another text box here. And then I modeled this off another website that I found, and I really liked what it said. So what I did is I copied and paste because I was lazy. I copied and pasted, and then I made sure I added my own little flair. So I added the red highlights and the black highlights and the bolding. I put in all of my stuff in there, and so on, so forth. So I made it my own. However, that's not really the most ethical thing to do. But I just wanted to get this done and out really, really quick. Eventually, I will be changing this so that it really represents my company fully and utterly. Um, I'm not recommending that you copy and paste somebody else's text and put it on your website. However, I did do that. So just so you know, you're in full transparency. I did really make it my own. I took stuff out of it that didn't make sense for my business. And then I put stuff in that did make sense for my business. As you can see, I just made a correction there, right? And then I got a photograph. Now, photographs are great. And the reason why I did a photograph is photographs are really good because you could get a photograph. Photographs on your website really help with engagement, but also I can change the metadata of the photograph, and I could put like all the keyword. I could really stuff the keywords with my my metadata with keywords, and it'll show up. And eventually, this will be SEO optimized, right? So that's something you can do. Now, how did I get this image? Chat GPT. And again, I'm going to show you how I did that here in a second. Then again, another text box, which I highlighted, another text box. I did a one container here. And then I put in this embed here. I put a text box and then I put an embed. And then from there on Google, on my Google business page, I took the HTML code and all that, and I embedded it here. And again, then we went down here, another text box right here. I put that there, the help we can provide. And then I used one of these four picture containers, and I put in the containers here, right? And then I got ChatGPT to put all these images. This one is a real image I stole off of Google because we do rent a moving truck. So we have that. Now, and then down here, with using my Google email stuff, it comes in with Google Forms. So I created a form that asks basically all the questions I'll actually ever need answered in here. And now I could go into my profile, my Google account, and then I can see how many people have responded to that, if any. Right now, as of last thing, nobody has responded to this. Okay, so that is what I did. Now, you're probably wondering, Jay, how did you do this? Now, this, I just, I can change my fonts. I can change the size. I can bold it, italicize, underline it. I can change the text color. I can make link. I could put a link. I could put some emojis that aligned it. I could copy it, delete it. And then there's more things here like this. So you can go, if I had a picture, I could put a picture and right align it, or picture and left align it, that kind of stuff. There's all these different buttons you could do. So I didn't do that, obviously. But you're probably wondering, Jay, what about this QR code and your logo and stuff? Great question. So first things first, let's go and figure out how I created my logo, right? So here we are. We're in ChatGPT. We're in ChatGPT 4. And the reason why you want to use ChatGPT 4 is because in ChatGPT 4, you can actually upload pictures, or you can have images created, right? Plus you can upload. And I'm going to show you what I did here. Anyway, so that's what I'm using here. Now, ChatGPT 4 is a paid service. It's $20 a month. And that's what I got. But I got ChatGPT 4 before I started this endeavor. So it's not part of that budget. Okay. So again, we're in phase one where we're putting stuff there. We're getting assets together. So basically, I found this image off of the internet. It comes from Moving Helper from so U-Haul's Moving Helper image, and I like that kind of style, that cartoony kind of style. So then I asked, I here's my prompt that I used. See, I need a new image for my new moving labor only company based on the attached image, which is this image right there. Um, Based on the attached image, create me an icon with a brawny mover, smiling and happy, cartoon, flat, 2 dimensions, one-in-one aspect ratio, no text. It gave me this, and I'm like, oh man, that's ugly. It's all get out, right? Here's an icon of a brawny smiling mover suitable for moving labor. It definitely it did create what I wanted. I just didn't like the style of it. I just did not like the style. So not quite at what I'm looking for. ChatGPT says, okay, good. Let me try it again. Okay, here's the image as a bold, okay, use this image as a guide, bold outlines, right? So I'm teaching ChatGPT what I'm needing. I'm not just going with my initial um thing. I'm doing it. And then when I need corrections, I'm trying to go, okay, good. This is not what you know, not what I want. Let's try that again. Different approach. Could you please provide more details? Right. This is what GPT. So I did. I said, okay, use this image as a guide, use bold outlines, right? And then it popped this one. And I'm like, yeah, man, I didn't like that. It's a good image, but not what I'm looking for. See the included image for styling. Maybe I could have added more stuff to it, more instruction. ChatGPT, I understand, blah, blah, blah. Right. And then I asked it to try again. Here's what it did. I'm like, hey, okay, good. You're getting closer, right? Try using a Pixar styling, 3 dimension, make it fun and active. And then it did this one, and I'm like, God dang, it just went backwards in my opinion. Please try again. You didn't use a Pixar animation styling, and it didn't. So boom, next one it did do Pixar animation styling. So I mean, this kind of looks like Mr. Fantastic from Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles, right? That facial styling. So that's pretty good. He's kind of brown. He's wearing the overalls. I don't know why ChatGPT puts all their movers in overalls. I have yet to see a mover with in overalls, but that's I guess the stereotype that ChatGPT uses, right? I go, this is exactly what I was looking for. Now do this in two dimension anime style primary colors. Again, I'm trying to teach it. When it was did that, it said no, not quite what I'm looking for. Try it again. Or no, I didn't do it like I didn't really like that. Change this, alter that kind of thing, and eventually it gives you what you want. So you're like, all right, yay, it gave me what I want. Great. So you gotta acknowledge that it gave you what it wants because you're training it. So this is what it did after I did that. Boom. So that is my logo. If you go back to my site, see right there the logo, the little logo, boom, boom, boom. And you can see I actually use that Pixar animation picture right here, right? So here we are, and give me this logo. Great, awesome. So that is bingo. That's amazing. Exactly what I was thinking. And GPT said, "You're welcome." Yay! So that's what I did. Now, right? So if we go over here, this is another version. Yeah, okay, good. Just good. There. So here we go. Here's me. I uploaded this photo. Right. I need an image of two brawny movers moving boxes into a moving truck in anime cartoon styling. 6.9 aspect ratio. 6.9 is basically like your YouTube video thumbnail, right? No text. I don't like ChatGPT or any of the AI image generators putting text because most of the time when they put text comes out funky and just wonky, and it the image generators just can't do text that well. And when they actually get it to the point that they can, oh man, it's going to be amazing. All right, so good. I like that. That was right. Yes, it's really good. Please give me another version. And then it popped this one out. Now I like this one wasn't bad. It was good. I liked it. It just wasn't the one I was looking for. It is in a moving truck. They got two movers, but these guys are like almost superhero like, and I didn't really like that. I wanted him brawny, I wanted him muscular, but I didn't want him like, I'm, I'm All Might from My Hero Academia. But anyway, it caught this out, and I really like the simple side. You got the truck with boxes in it. You got two movers coming out of the truck. I mean, you got this ramp here that wasn't as great because the ramp's flying in the air and the truck's in the air. But hey, it is what it is. Um, it is what it is. But then you got two movers coming out, and I really like that. So I ended up down perfect. Thanks. Now I got lucky on that. Right, and then that's what I did. So now what I have to do is I go to PicMonkey, and, and then I started creating my assets. So here is my logo, and, basically, I put in my picture right here. I uploaded the picture. If you go over here to the uploads, where is it? Uploaded. Okay, it's not gonna show it if I be that way. Um Doggone yeah. Anyway, so I upload it and then I put in my well, I can actually make that bigger, kind of give you an idea. This is going to get pixelated because it's such a small picture. Um, but then basically what I did here is then I went to text, I added my text, and then I went down to I'm going to get rid of that in a second, but I used my text that I used for this was League here. League Spartan was the text that I used. Um, so that's what I did, and then I highlighted this, right, and then I was able to change the text color. And that's how I changed the text color. So if we go over there, you'll see all these different assets that I created. Right here's my logo, which you could see. I created some logos here, and then I put my word, used the font here. Here, this one right here, that one is for a favicon, a 50 by 50. Then I did my logo, transparent background. I just did this display here, got this, and then this one here is what I use for my Facebook business cover. So basically, I just dropped in that photograph. Remember, I showed you earlier over here on ChatGPT. I use that. I downloaded that, and now I'm using this one. Put that in. Then I put a yellow thing over it, which I faded it. I put my logo here. The only thing I didn't like about it is I should have put in my on my logo. I should have highlighted this in a white border. Put a white border around these words so that it would fit this better. And then of course, I use that, and I've made a QR code. So let me go to where I showed you my QR code. All right. And this is my QR code generator. It's powered by Bitly. It is a paid service. So just so you know, I am using the free trial. Um, so then I basically made a QR code, and you could create when you sign up. You can sign up. It gives you a 14-day free trial. See, and so these are active. So after 14 days, I'm going to have to sign up under another account and recreate these, or I'm going to have to pay. And if you pay, I'm going to show you what it's going to cost you here, right? So here it is. It's $15 a month, billed annually. So that's your advance that gives you 50 QR codes. Then you got the starter, and you could do 2 QR codes, dynamic QR codes with 1,000 scans and one user. So basically, you're paying $120 here for if you do it annual. I can't. It's not in my budget, so I can't do it. This would be a great, because then it gives you 50 codes, so you can make a code for every single service you got. You can make a QR code for you can make a QR code to track everything and anything. So you can make a QR code just specifically for your postcards. You can make a QR code specifically for your business cards. You can make a QR code specifically for your door hangers and everything. Every service that you have, you can create a QR code. So I would really suggest, if you're going to pay for it, do this here. Like, again, it is $16 a month, billed annually. Right. I don't like to build annually. I'd rather do it on the monthly, than that way I could have afforded it. But that's what I would suggest if you're going to do it. So we go back. I created it. It's on a 14 day trial. So hopefully I can did it. So basically, you just when you create a QR code, you go over here, you create a QR code. You could go, where do you want to direct it? So you can direct it to a coupon, a business page. You could do it to a website, Instagram, feedback. So you can actually make a QR code for your um, reputation management. So you can make a QR code to go to your Google business profile so people can leave a review. You can ask people to do ratings if you got videos, if you got a download link you want to down, like you make a checklist or some sort of tutorial, you can have them do that. If you got an app, any images, if you want to promote a event, or if you want to go to your Facebook page to like it, MP3, whatever, you can make all these different QR codes here. So basically, what I did is I went to a website, I created it, and then it comes in and shows you a thing, and then I hit next, right? Then what's the website? I could put in my website that I'm going to put it in, right? So I'm going to just say justthebigstuff.com. Right? So now it's going to go to that website. And we're not going to save this, by the way, because I don't want to do any more. And then, boom, once you do that, you can now create any one of these styles. You don't have to have a frame at all. And it just, there it is. Then you can put a frame on it, scan. And here's the thing, you can change the color. So let's say we're using this one. You can change the color to blue, right? And it there you go. There it's got a little scan, it's blue, so on and so forth, right? You could change the type of QR code, so you could do like this, right? That's a type of QR code. You could do what I had here or here. That's a little bit more pixelated. You could do some kind of fun like this, where it's a dot and dash, like Morse code. You could do like this, right? And then you can upload um your you could upload a logo, which I did. I put my logo, and then you could do this. So you could change over here, scan me. So you don't even you could go like that, but because you got scan me, it says it scan me, or you could just do scan me. So scan me, right? I used my logo, and then that's what I did, right? And then now you can download that if you so just choose to do that, which I did, obviously. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to delete this one. I'm going to say pause because I don't want to do that one. Anyway, here are the ones that I did do. I did here, if I go into the details, right, I can show you what I did here. I did this one. No, let's get rid of this. I'm going to do this one. And what I did here on this is you can see it goes into my moving help page, right? It goes into my moving help page right here. When I scanned, when I click on that, it went to my moving helper page, which I am now approved for. Yay! So there you go, guys. That is basically what I did. So phase one is putting the business there. And what is phase one? Phase one is creating a business name, it's creating branding, it's creating your logos and any icons that you have, and then creating assets, promo assets like logos and icons, etc. So on and so forth, like I did with here. So now what I could do now is I could go over here with my Pink Money. I have all my assets already. I can actually go create postcards. I could create business cards. I can create whatever it is I want by using PicMonkey to do everything that I want to do. And that'll be one of the next things that I'm going to be creating is creating some business cards and creating some postcards. So if you want to see that, you're going to want to stay tuned. But guys, this is so as you can see, that is what I've done. That's how I created my website. Um, oh, by the way, yeah, if we go back to the website here, you can then see I uploaded all those things here. So I can actually change the photograph right here. I can go replace image and do an upload select. I could do alt text. I could add captions to this, which is really good. Will help with SEO. I can copy this. I can make this photograph a link. Isn't that cool? Anyway, guys, that is what I'm doing here. Um, so that is how I created my website. That's how I'm going to be creating my other promotional assets like business cards, postcards, etc., rat cards, door hangers, and so on and so forth. Hopefully, you guys got a good handling on this. And really, I hope that you really like this the series. And this is just the next episode in my $100 to $100,000 in 12 months moving company startup challenge. Guys, I like it. I love you. Go and do something great today. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day. Bye bye.